Hey YouTube, it's Luke here. Today I want to do a review for you on the Bose S1 Pro speaker. It's like this portable line array PA. It's kind of a cool little device. Now I've got mine in this Bose backpack. They make this Bose S1 special backpack, and I ordered mine from American Musical. They had an incentive to get the free backpack with a mail-in rebate, and it came in just a couple of weeks, which was kind of nice, and it's a really nice backpack. But also, they now have the free battery built in with this, so it's really cool. It's $5.99, that's kind of the street price on it, but you're saving $150 on the backpack and $100 on the battery. So if you think about all those accessories right now, I mean, that's a pretty good deal. So let me jump right into it. Backpack opens on the top. There's a big cable pocket here, which is kind of cool. You pull the speaker right out, and this is it. It's this portable little PA system. Now there are 3 speakers in the front. Each one is at a different angle. The bottom one's kind of down and to the left, I believe. The center one is firing straight on, and then the top one is a little bit up and to the right. So it kind of gives you that wider field of dispersion for audio. Now this does have a built-in, I forget what they call it. It's a sensor, and basically it can tell when this unit is either in the upright position, tilted back on its little kickstand back here. It can be in the wedge position, or like I have this little mini stand, very cool stand. It's made by Onstage Stands. I think it was pretty inexpensive. It's got a pole mount, and you can drop it right on there, which I love. And there's a little switch inside of the pole mount that gets clipped, and it basically tells it it's on a pole. I don't know if that does something to the EQ exactly or what it is, but it tweaks it for best sound. Now if you do rotate this sideways in the wedge position, it works out great because this Bose logo actually twists. Just a little neat feature, but it's for those OCD people out there. So I can put it back on the stand. Now this thing has, scoot it forward so you can see, this thing has 2 separate inputs and also an auxiliary in or Bluetooth in. Now you could use that aux in for several different things, probably including a keyboard if you really wanted to. Now you wouldn't have any EQ control over that. But it's nice because it's a Bluetooth wireless channel. And so I have 2 plugs up here. What I do is I run this X-Vive wireless system. Now I have the receiver right here, and this is so easy because I just plug this 1/4-inch receiver right into one of these inputs. Should just plug it in the bottom one, and then I still have a line open right here for my mic. So now I have my guitar plugged in and I have my mic up in the top. Now each one of these channels has a bass and treble control as well as reverb. The reverb is, it's great. It's a great studio reverb. It sounds clean. It's really nice. So it does have a reverb effect on there. There are settings to optimize the EQ in the speaker for an instrument or a microphone. You can use this switch on the back. The cool thing about this is it's kind of its own preamp. So really you don't have to feel bad plugging a mic directly into the speaker and not going through a preamp or a console or any effects units or anything like that, because this kind of has it all built in. Power switch is on the back. If you're wondering what this is, I put a guitar pick holder on here. Just easier to grab them from there. There's a switch on the back here. There's a fast charge option to the switch. So the battery gets installed on the bottom right here. You just take these screws out, this bottom plate comes off, and the battery is actually not that big. It does last about 5 to 6 hours, which is kind of cool. So there's a fast charge option on the switch where if you have this thing plugged into power and you flick that down, the battery will charge. I haven't tried it yet, but I think it'll charge in like 20 minutes or something. And then there's off in the center, and if you turn it on straight up, that will actually operate on battery if it's not plugged in, or if it is plugged in, it will operate on power, and it will also trickle charge your battery. No matter what's happening, if this is on or off, when it's plugged into wall socket, it is trickle charging the battery. The only time it fast charges is when you flip the switch down. So I just figured I'd play a couple things for you so you could kind of hear it. So this right here, I have my X-Vive wireless system plugged in, and I don't have any reverb on, and the EQ is flat, so, and we have it on the pole mount. So. that's about it. This is a really great speaker. It is expensive, but I'm glad I spent the money. You get a lot of cool accessories with it, and it's super nice if you're doing little performances. You can run a mixer into this, so if you wanted to run more channels than this, I've actually used this outdoors for a pretty decent sized event for about 60 to 80 people. It works great. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you get a chance, click subscribe. It's great. I have some new reviews coming out all the time, so you can check them out. Thanks again for watching. It means a lot. Have a great day.